Hello everyone, in this video I'll be covering the best mods of the week in Baldur's Gate 3's mod manager. We actually got a lot of mods this week and I'm excited to break these all down for you, and we got some mods that I know a lot of people are actually looking forward to, such as the Faithful Artificer mod. Now, I'm personally a fan of Echo's version of the Artificer. It's a homebrewed Artificer, and this one's more realistic to the Dungeons and Dragons rule set. This mod was made by Craftason. I'll be breaking this down, as well as some other class mods like the Formguard class, which is a cool class made by Dodo. We also got ourselves, this is a hilarious mod, the Journey of a NEET, with 3 different subclasses, and all the spells are pretty funny. This gave me a laugh, so I want to show you guys this one. We also got ourselves the Instruments of Darkness Cleric gear mod made by Copperleaves. They made a bunch of different armor mods for different classes, and I'll be showing off all of that. We got this really nice piece with this, and they all have cool attributes to them. Like this one's meant for if you're playing a Tempest Cleric. I'll be getting into detail on this mod in a moment. We also got ourselves a Nightmare Stronger Bosses, which this mod made by Mickey Hisa here, 77. This adds some difficult bosses and makes them very difficult. It's cool. I'll go into a little more detail. We also got a redesign of the Shard Church. So this mod made by Azazel was taken. So this is awesome. It's fully overhauls everything to do with Shar and even makes the shield look a bit more accurate to what Shar would want their knights to wear. We also got ourselves a mod that lets you turn into Raphael or Harleap. I know there's actually some people looking forward to this mod because these forms exist in game, so now you can make yourself look like them with different outfits. We also got a mod that adds a bunch of Githyanki headwear and a Tome of Tiefling mod, which adds a new subrace of the Tiefling in the game, and a new Goliath mod here by CryptoHack, who's made the Marauder Rogue subclass. And we also got ourselves a feat update mod, which adds a bunch of updates to the feats here, and a little quality of life change for the Everburn Blade, which makes it act as if it's a torch as well. So I think that's a nice little quality of life change. And some other fun ones that I just want to briefly touch on, like the Petty Feat, which gives you a feat that gives you a +1 to charisma and gives you Vicious Mockery. It's not really super impactful, but I think mods like this are pretty funny. And then also we got a mod that lets you replace Gale with Raphael, so he'll appear as Raphael but still the same dialogue. This mod made by Nick Jima here. Also, there's one that replaces Astarion with him, so that's really cool. So when it comes to the Artificer, you get yourself the options of different cantrips here and different dialogue options, which I think is really nice. So it actually gives you the option to take gnome dialogue, and you can take either wizard or fighter dialogue in game. What's nice about this is it just adds an extra role-playing element. So if you want to be more of a fighter, disciplined, focused Artificer, you can go that route. I like the gnome and the wizard dialogue personally myself, and then you get the choice of your skill proficiencies here. But as we level up, we do get some other cool features. So we get ourselves these class passives like the enhanced defense, which create a +1 armor set here. So you can create armor using your infusion charges. You also get the enhanced weapon, which lets you create weapons. The boxers of holding, which creates a pair of boxes that can vastly increase your carry capacity. Returning weapons, so you can create a weapon that returns to your hand. Hood of the Night allows you to see in darkness. Lantern of Revealing gives you a bonus to perception and see invisibility. Boots of the Elven Kind allows you to enhance your stealth. Cloak of the Charming creates a cloak that can cast Charm Person, and Violent of the Sewers, which yeah, there's a few different options here that you can go with bonus actions, and then you got your choice in spells here, and it closely follows the actual Dungeons and Dragons rule set, which I think is quite nice. And then it has the different subclasses here. You got your right tools for the job, allows you to summon a tool whenever you need it. You got your choice in spells here. And then there's the subclasses. So you got like the Alchemist here, which lets you brew 2 Alchemist potions. We got the Armorer, which allows you to conjure a weapon, and then you get the Thunderwave and Magic Missile spell. Artillerist, which gives different passives, so you can take the Eldritch Cannon or also the Eldritch Wand. And then there's the Battlesmith, which lets you summon the Steel Defender. And you get the Battle Ready, which uses Strength or Dexterity modifier for weapons and attack rolls. And then also gives you the Shield and Heroism spell. So I guess I'll pick this one here, just show off a little bit of what this class is like. But if you're looking for a faithful version of the Artificer, this is it for you, because the other one is a little bit of homebrew. Not that that's a bad thing, but I know there was a lot of people commenting wishing that there was a more accurate one, and that's now available here. And you can prepare its spells. There's so much going on with this that I think is really well done. You also get some more class passives here, like the Ring of Spell Refueling, which lets you restore your spell slots. Boots of the Winding Path allows you to do teleports. Repulsion Shield, which allows you to push enemies back. Homunculus Servant, which can create an arcane creature. and then the radiant weapon, so you can blind all targets, and then you get to pick skill proficiencies here. I think this actually feels great for a roleplay setting, especially because it's not super overpowered. You have to make choices here. You get the bonuses to saving throws or skill checks with the Flash of Genius skill check. So yeah, I think that this mod is awesome for those that are looking for something that more accurately represents the Artificer from Dungeons and Dragons rule set. So you can see here some of the spells that we get, like you get the Box of Holding and the Violin of the Sewers. So you can cast this. This will create the Violin of the Sewers, and then whenever you pull it up here, I guess it's in our inventory, you got the Summon Rat. So that's one cool thing about that. You can create a weapon, and then it's a +1 or a +2. You can create whatever type of weapon you want. And then you got your armor choices here: light, heavy, or medium armor, and shields. Well, it's not super overpowered. It's fair, and I think that that's what's nice. That's what's most nice about this. So yeah, you can see there we got the Artificer heavy armor. It did replace what I was currently wearing, but it just puts that back into your inventory. So yeah, that's really nice. You got the right tools for the job, which will allow you to create like the items that you want, and then armor weapons, which allows you to create Thunder Clasper, so you can make your own weapon here. And yeah, you see there, cool little hammer, and gives thunder damage, which is nice, pretty powerful. So yeah, you are always going to be holding the weapon though, which is kind of funny, kind of similar to the Flame Blade if you make that, which is a glitch weapon from the base game. So yeah, I think that the Artificer here is great for those that want to go at something like that. So this mod, again, Craftason here, really well done. But I'll now show off the Formguard class. So with the Formguard, they have different forms that they can go into, and they are concentration based. So Constitution is going to be the main spellcasting modifier for this, but they're quite interesting. So this gives you a bonus to attack rolls, bonus to initiative. This gives you temporary health. This one gives you so you can't be moved by spells or actions. This increases your movement speed. And this will give you advantage on intimidation and persuasion checks. So you can take a few of these. You also get a fighting style with protection being the choice there. And with this, what's cool is you're going to have a bunch of different forms that you can freely swap between. It's not really like a heavy spellcaster per se, but you can go ahead with these different forms, and you'll hold your concentration on it, swapping between them. And it's quite interesting. You also get 3 different subclasses with this. I like any type of class that brings new innovation, and this one is quite interesting. So you got different forms, like the form of the snake here. So this will make your weapon attacks deal poison damage, and you gain resistance to poison, but you take penalties to attack rolls. This one here gives force damage, but a penalty to wisdom saving throws, which are very important. This one will give you the form of the Blade Storm, get a 4+ bonus to attack rolls, but armor class is reduced by 2. This one gains a 4+ bonus to armor class, but loses out on movement speed. This one increases your movement speed and can't be reduced by difficult terrain. However, your size is reduced. This one will make it so that your dexterity increases by 2, but you can't be surprised, but you're vulnerable to bludgeoning damage and suffer disadvantage on Constitution saving throws, which is obviously not very good. This gives temporary health and reduces movement speed, and a Susser Bloom nullifies the nearby magic. And this one will give you so that you gain immunity to paralyzed, charmed, and frightened, but you become wet and drunk, which is kind of funny. So watch out for cold spells. So each of these has like a trade-off, which I think is a really fun way to play the game, especially because a lot of mods nowadays are releasing and they're overpowered. So then we get to choose our subclass here. You can take another form here just to swap between. The Stalwart reduces incoming damage by 4. The Commander gives you the commanding orders, which gives a 1d4 bonus to attack rolls and saving throws. Then the Vanguard gives you the Bloodthirsty Yap, which your primal scream fills the air with dread. All enemies in the range must make a Constitution saving throw or be frightened by the sound. So each of these comes with their own cool little benefit. Then you can further take different forms as you continue to level up. Again, mods like this are awesome because they aren't overpowered. They're pretty balanced. This one makes so your strength increase to 24 and sizes increase. Weapon damage deals additional damage, and the affected entity is enlarged. However, your wisdom, intelligence, and charisma are reduced by 4. The form of the ogre. Form of the celestial deal force, radiant, necrotic, and fire damage, but take fire damage at the end of each turn. This is the action or form of the determined. You can make an extra action for 2 turns. However, in the aftermath, you're consumed by exhaustion and unable to move for 2 turns. This gives you the form of the siren. So concentration needed comes at a cost. And the song attempts to charm enemies while focusing on the song, but you lose your bonus action. This here, the form of the pact. Channel part of your soul to summon a pack of wolf familiars. However, at the cost, you become soul numbed. And the form of the undying. Nearby allies ignore damage from all sources if it's 5 or below. However, their minds become exposed, making them vulnerable to psychic damage. So again, there's some very powerful options here, but some of them that just make you weaker in certain aspects. So that's what I like best about this class, is it offers a bunch of different ways to play that aren't overpowered. They're just fun. Playing through the game and have to make some strategic choices makes the Formguard very fun. But we also got ourselves the NEET here. So the NEET stands for not in education, employment, or training. But what's funny is all the spell actions. So you got the spell here, go away. The NEET lets out a soul-draining groan combined with a powerful death glare of introverted despair, sending a pulse of sheer rejection energy out, pushing everyone back 9 meters. You'll see the strategic withdrawal, the arcane principle of tactical evasion, and the veil, or the phantom veil, the art of tactical concealment. And then you get the cantrip here. I read this on Reddit. The NEET attempts to apply knowledge obtained from highly questionable online sources to help solve a problem. I love this mod just due to all the funny options you get for spells. I'll show you the different subclasses too, because it made me laugh going through this mod. You get unshielded movement here. You get the just a sip of caffeine, overriding their brain's exhaustion limit and unlocking an extra burst of energy. This is basically action surge in caffeine form. As someone that loves caffeine, funny. Pray to RNGesus. This gives you a 1d12 radiant damage. Surrenders all control to fade, conjuring one projectile to determine the effectiveness of their next attack. Believe in the power of RNGesus to be holy or demonic. We also get ourselves the wait, please don't hit me, the act of tactical groveling, and the Enshrouded Bastion, the sacred armor of the Arcane Ward. Now, once we get to level 3, we get to choose our subclasses, and they're pretty funny. So, you got the Chun Bayu, you got the Trick Shot Artist, and the Arch Wizard. So, the Chun Bayu is a cursed vessel of abyssal power, bound to the fate of the walk the twilight path. You get the steps of the Phantom Step, Art of the Shadowed Mirage. If I don't move, they can't see me. Shadow to Drax from Guardians of the Galaxy. And we get the Summon Thanatos, the god of death. The Trick Shot Artist, Endless Loop, Wake Up, Exist, Trick Shot, Sleep. With anything, throwable socks, snacks, receipts, he perfected the impossible ricochets. Blindfolded, no-look, 360 trick shots. The outside world calls, but why answer when he's already mastered the physical itself from in his room? You get the Cerebral Spike here, which does 4 psychic, poison, acid, and force damage. Healing Orb, the Kinetic Barrage, and you get the Phantom Step here as well. And also for the Arch Wizard, a NEET who has dedicated their entire life to the pursuit of arcane power, abandoning any notion of romance, social interaction, and career in favor of mastering the magical arts of isolation. See, the subclass features the Dark One's Blessing, and then also you get the Cringe Blast doing psychic damage. Now, summon E-Kitten, my online waifu, and the Shadow Step there, and you also get the Silent Spell. Look at the Chun Bayu here. It's actually pretty funny. As you continue to level up, you get different spells like the Sword Domain, the Solar Judgment, the Spotlight of Divinity falls upon me, and summon Fenrir, King of the Chaos, the Eclipsing Fang of Ragnarok. So yeah, as you continue to level up, the spells are all very well done. I love the unique the unique writing on them. Eclipse of the Ancient, the Dawn of the Radiance, or the Abyssal Twilight. Yeah, as I said, this mod is a lot of fun, just due to reading all these icons. It's not like brokenly overpowered. It is strong. Summon Titania, the Adamantine Maiden. I'll show you off what these summons look like for this subclass here. You also get yourself the Sovereign Requiem, the fire that cleanses kings and gods alike. And summon Amaterasu, the Infernal Goddess of the Ever-Burning Sun. So yeah, you can see there's a lot of thought put into this mod. I was blown away by this, and I feel like this mod does deserve some more attention, because it's only gotten 83 total downloads, and I got a good chuckle out of it, so I think you would too. So you got like Fenrir here, so we'll summon in the start of Ragnarok. It's got the Aura of Murder. So yeah, this is cool. A little wolfy. And then it's got its slash attack, which is lightning, bite, and lunging bite attacks. And then we also got some other summons, like we got the Thanatos, the god of death. So summon that in. Big death shepherd here. I love the look of these. And yeah, then it also has its reach from beyond attack. No rest for the wicked, rise of fallen undead with all of its hit points. So it's great alongside like a necromancer. And then you also got yourself the let's see, the summon here, the Titania, the Adamantine Maiden. So forged alchemical perfection. And this has its own unique attacks too, like the bludgeoning attack there, static overdrive, multi-attack. It can do a halberd attack, jump around, and it has ranged attacks. So yeah, this is actually very well done mod. I feel like it's worth a download if you're looking for something new and fun to play around with. This is definitely one to try out. Made by Lord Feeder. They did a great job with this one. And then we also got ourselves the Instruments of Darkment Cleric gear. So that's the outfit that I'm currently wearing. But it comes with 334 different pieces. You got ballast armor. So you got the different domains have different pieces. So like Lake Domain, this gives you Whenever you heal a creature, gains bonus to attack rolls and saving throws. At level 6, you gain, whenever you heal a target, they gain additional health points. At level 8, when you heal a creature, it gets Blade Ward, and when you revive it, it gets Death Ward. So depending on the subclass you choose, they all come with their own unique effects. So that's the Death Domain in anticipation of the next update. We got a Life Domain Cleric here, or Light Domain, which applies radiating orbs and reverberation when you attack targets. I love that. I'm a big fan of that kind of build. The Tempest Domain has its own options too. Whenever you deal thunder or lightning damage, add your spellcasting modifier. You can't be electrocuted. Inflict 2 turns of reverberation with lightning or thunder damage. And whenever you deal thunder damage to a reverberating creature, it becomes dazed unless it successfully does this Constitution saving throw. Whenever they're dazed, then you can hit things like Hold Person, and they're much more likely to land. So yeah, that's a Ballast Armor, the Lolth Sworn Chest. All these come with their own unique appearances, so that's really cool. And you can see here, like, this looks like Minthara's outfit. You got the other Drow outfit here, so yeah, they look clean. And then as you continue, I really like the Tiamatan chest here. So this comes with, I showed you this outfit here. There's also a skirt version. So you can see there, it's got the long skirt. It looks great. And then you have some other ones like the Bone Armor, which you probably know what this one looks like. We've seen this before, the Death Mage outfit. There's also a corset version of this, so you can see there. It's got a good appearance to it. There's a modified version of Gortash outfit here too. It's kind of like a crop version. So yeah, this comes with a bunch of different outfits for clerics, and as someone that always has a cleric in their party, this is perfect. So yeah, Copper Leaves has done it once again. We also got ourselves, as I mentioned, the Nightmare Stronger Bosses. This mod made by Mickey Hisa here. This one definitely deserves some downloads for those that are looking for more difficulty mods. It does require you to take the unlock level curve and Tactician Enhanced. It makes a bunch of changes to the game, like a lot of them, too much to actually cover in this video. So yeah, you can check out the mod.io page just to get a full look through at what this does. It does make it difficult, and it shows you the recommended Tactician Enhanced setup, so where you should put this, and then it'll make further enhances to the difficulty. So yeah, I'm not going to go through all of this in particular just because of the amount of detail and everything that goes on in this. There's also an Elf Song Tavern Get Yankee Assault, so it features 2 additional Gate Master challenges for the back of the room. And if you know the Elf Song Tavern, that's where I'm at currently right now, so it adds a challenging fight to this area too, which I think is really cool. So yeah, I recommend you check this mod out. We also got ourselves this here, which I'll just show off because they've done a great job of highlighting all the differences with this mod, made by Azaze Lazel, basically, or I can't even that name there. It's really nice redesign. So you see the Sharon outfit there has changed, different appearance of the shield. Viconia has a different appearance there, and then all the minions, they got different helmets and more lore accurate appearances, darker clothing, which fits with the Shar's darkness, different hairstyle there and the helmet, and then the Sharans will have a darker appearance to their outfits too, which I think just looks better. So this is great for subsequent playthroughs, especially if you're going to be going down this route and do this quest line. It just makes everything look more lore accurate, I would say. So I thought this mod was really well done, and it's different. You don't see a lot of mods like this that redesign certain areas, but very, very well done. And as mentioned, yeah, this mod here gives you so that you can look like Raphael or the Harleap as well. So just some nice different changes. This gives you spells which you turn into them, and different versions of them, so you can even just appear as the Ascended Fiend form here, which actually not a lot of people get to see this form. So yeah, that's another form that you can go into, and it comes with their own different armors that'll work on it. So this mod by Nick Jima here, very well done. And they get the Yankee headgear, so I'll just show these off. This is all the appearances here. They got some really nice shots with these, so it is perfect for someone that wants to play through and have some more Get the Yankee appearances. And then the Tome of the Tiefling adds remaining Tiefling subraces from the Tome of Foes. It adds the Baalzebub, the Dispacer, the Firna, Glacia, Levistus, and Maimon. I probably butchered those pronunciations. I just want to apologize in advance before I get comments. But yeah, this just gives new benefits. So like, there's other tieflings in the game that each come with their level 1 through 5 spells they come with, and these all add the other ones into the game. Diva Roma made this mod. It's very well done, especially for tiefling enjoyers. And then the Goliath mod here by Crypto Hack, which is another really well done one. So you got the different types of Goliaths. There's a cloud, fire, Frost, Hill, Stone, and Storm Giants, which each come with their own benefits. And Crypto Hacks previously made some other mods, which I covered last week, the Oath of Redemption. I'm seeing some people starting to download this, so that's really nice to see. And then the 2024 feats updates. I'm not going to go fully in detail on this because this video is running a bit long, but this just changes how a lot of these feats work. So the actor feat gives advantage on deception and performance checks. Alert now grants initiative equal to proficiency bonus, and instead of just the +5 flat out. Charger extra damage can change to 1d8, can now be used up close. And yeah, as you go through all of these, it just makes some changes to all the different feats. So this can be cool, especially if you want to run with the 2024 rule set. So this mod was made by Mob Talon. So yeah, we actually got a lot of really nice mods in the mod manager this week. So I just want to cover some of them here. I personally think the NEET mod is pretty funny with all the different spells and unique abilities with it. So let me know which one of these is your favorite in the comments below. Hit the subscribe button as well if you haven't already. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you all in the next video.